Hi, good morning to you all. Okay. Namaste, myself Dr. Akhila.Vinod. Today I will be discussing about eye health and exercises for our day-to-day life. So, hope you all know about the current situation. We are all stepping into this digital world for each and every activities of ours. Like for example, even the education became digital. We are not interacting anyone directly these days. So thereby we are getting more problems for our eyes that we cannot avoid. Even the kids cannot avoid the screen because of the situation. They are focusing more on the screen and they're getting the eye strain, dropping of eyelids, problems. Even the vision is affected. For the centuries, there haven't been any studies on eye exercise on the improving vision, but we can, of course, we can improve our strength of eye muscles. Especially today's session is for the digital syndrome. So the digital world is giving a lot of strain for your eye muscles, headache, blurred vision, and dryness of eyes. So these are the topics I'm going to cover today, and how we can improve our strength of our eyelids, eye muscles, and thereby we can even reduce our headache because of the strain of the eyes. So let's start. So first, I would like everyone to go for an eye test. So we can do a self eye test. How? So now we can take our two thumb in front of, take your two thumb in front of you, and then you are just focusing, and you are taking your thumb away from you by focusing at the center, and slowly take it back to the center. So first we are going to do a self eye test. So how, I will explain it once again. You are taking your two thumb in front of you, and then you are focusing on the thumb for a while, for a few seconds, and then you are focusing to the same point, but you are taking your thumb away without looking at them, and you are taking it to your shoulder line, and you can still see the shadow of the thumb. When the shadow fades, that's the range of your vision. So now you look at your right and look at your left. Sometimes some people, they will not be able to have a straight line or a segment because of the lack of their vision, or their range of vision is affected because and they may not know that their right eyes are better than the left. So through this test you will analyze, or you will get an idea about yourself, that whether my right eye is good or left eye good. Sometimes it will be equal. Most of the cases it will be equal. In some cases the left eye or eye can be affected, and there will be a reduction in the range of vision. So these are the first thing, before you get into the exercise, you can do for yourself. Now second exercise, and it's very easy for the kids to understand, and they will be interested to do more of activities like this. So now you can show this video to them and make it a daily habit, so that they will be compensating all the strain then and there on the same day, rather than piling it up. So let's go for the second one. It's focusing on an object. So you are going to see your thumb and just focus on it for some time. And then take your other thumb really far from you, and now Look at the, keep moving your eyelids to the two different points. It's like switching off your vision from one to another. You're taking two thumb. You don't have to be in same line. If you can just make it very far, and you can look to the near one like this and the other one like this. You can take it any angle you want or direction you want. But here our intention is like two objects in your eyes, and then make it faster. Two objects, are you able to switch your vision from one to another? Okay, this is the second exercise. That means you are taking two objects. Actually, you don't have to go and find some objects for that. You can use your own thumb and then take it in different directions of your choice. I like to make it straight, so that it's very easy for me to see two different objects in one line. Sometimes if you don't want it to be like that, then you can keep one point here and one really far from you, and then you can look at the sides. If you are weak in your side and if you feel there is a pain over that particular part, you can keep it to the side, or whichever your weak point, you can take your thumb accordingly. Now coming to the third exercise, you are looking at a near object and a far object. So here I will show you a pen tip. So now it's very small point, so it's very easy for me to focus on it or concentrate on it. And then I'm looking at a far object in my eyes. Say for example, it is 10 feet away from me, and I'm looking at it. If it is straight, well and good. So this exercise is near and far object in your eyes. So before, what we did, don't confuse with that. It's not a near or a far object. It's somewhat near itself. But we were focusing on two different objects, same vision. Okay. So we are just switching. For example, you can be near a window, and then you can see one near object and a far object, like for example a tree in your eyes. Okay, good morning everyone. So now let's practice this exercise. Now you are focusing on the near object, and then you can see a tree through your window, and you can see far object in your eyes. Again, near object, far object, near, far, near, far, near, far, near, far. This is must for all the IT professionals and also those who are working with the system more, because you are always having a short vision. You are not getting a chance to look to the far objects. So what you have to do immediately after back home, you have to stand near the window frame. You will be having a cup of tea anyway. So when you're having that cup of tea, stand near the window and then just look at the teacup, and then look at a far object in your eyes, maybe a far building. Maybe there can be one spot. You can just every day you can spot one point there, maybe a flex board or something. Then look at the cup and then far object in your eyes. Every day make it a practice, so that you can see there is a change happening. There is no much strain on your far vision. Okay, so otherwise what will happen, every day you are getting adapted with that short distance vision. Immediately when you start walking and you will not be able to read far object, you will not be able to read some flex board. So this is a very good practice for the digital syndrome. Okay, and many of them, they complain that they have a dryness of their eyes. I will be listing few things after this eye exercises, that will definitely help you to get rid of all that symptoms. Now the next one, very, very easy practices. So here you are going to sit straight, and you can sit in Sukhasana or a very easy cross leg position, but make sure that your spine is straight. Okay, break from the screen, and then, for example, you were working for 20 minutes with the screen, and you are really getting blurred vision after some time because you are continuously seeing the bright light. And before that, try to adjust the brightness of your screen. That's the first one you have to do. And then second one, you have to take a break between it, no matter what important work you are doing, because this is for your own benefit and it's for your eye health. So take after, this is called as 20-20-20 rule. It is like 20, after every 20 minutes, you are looking 20 feet away for 20 seconds. This is called as 20-20-20 rule. So here you're working for some time, then you are just looking at a far object, maybe 20 feet away from you, and then you are looking at it, gazing at it for 20 seconds, and then you return back to your desk. So this is one of the best remedy for the digital world. The second one, all the lifestyle modifications and diet I will be discussing later, but let's get into the exercises. You can take your eyebrows up and down. This is for what? Actually, there can be drooping of your eyelids. Okay, so that can be compensated by taking your eyebrows up and just stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can feel there is a stretching here in this area from your eyes to your upper lid. You can feel that stretch. This is a very good exercise for those who are having that dropping of their eyelids towards their eyes, and they feel very blocked with that, and they feel very irritated when they work, and also they feel little bit kind of heaviness. So for them, there are many reasons they can get it. It can be genetic, or it can be because of the loose skin folds. Okay, all this, so they can make it tight by doing this kind of exercises. So they have to just literally take their eyebrows up and down, and again bring it down this way. Okay, now they can also do blocking of their, okay, all of you take your index finger and then just put it down your eyebrows. Okay, and then you look down, and then you look at the right down corner and your left down corner of with your eyeballs. Right down, left down, right down, left down, right down, left down. One more time, right down and left down. So here when you block your eyebrows, and then you need to really stretch your eyelids to look down, isn't it? So this is very good again to stretch this much part of yours so that they will get stretched. See, when you are going for bigger parts exercises, at least you can feel that particular part is flexing or extending. But these parts are very sensitive, and the pores are very small, so you may not be able to appreciate the stretch much like your bigger parts. So these are very tiny parts, and very loose skin, and so you have to be very careful about each exercises. You should not give too much pressure there. You can just hold it, but don't hold it too tight, and then go for the right down and left down. This is one of the best exercises again for drooping eyelids. Then the third one we can go for a simple eyeball movement to the right and left. So you are going to again raise your eye. I hope everyone is doing with me, because this is a practical session. So I want everyone to practice along. That's why I'm giving more time for each exercises. So please do along with me. Take your eyebrows up, and then first you focus center, and then you take your, and feel that aeration. Thank you. Yeah. So you feel that aeration in your eyes inside. So you're taking your eyeballs to the right and to the left. Right, inside. Okay, when you feel that aeration inside, if you want to feel the aeration inside, you have to really bulge your eyes and take your eyebrows up. Then you will get more benefit. So try to take it wider eyes, open your eyes really wide, and then do the right and left like you do it in a dance class. How you do right and left, right and left, right and left, like this. And then you can go for another direction, that is up and down. You look, but you try not to up and down, up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. After each exercise, do the palming and warming. Really warm your hands, and then don't press your eyeballs. You just pass that heat energy to your, gently make a cup of your hand and gently touch your socket, and then make it area outside your eyes. You feel all dark. So this is very good. Your eyes will be enjoying that darkness, after a bright day, or in when you are looking at the bright screen for some time. When you do this palming, and then when you keep it, you feel so good, and your eyes will be enjoying it really. So even this you can do in front of your desk, like after I told you about the 20-20-20 rule. Along with that, you can do this along. Okay, you can do this palming, warming, and then make it cup. So cupping. So I call this exercise as cupping. So now you got the movements, and then we have done the cupping. Now we will just go for another direction, that is all in one, like a total direction, that is up. Then you are going for the right, then down, and the left. Keep your eyeballs rotating to all sides. Up, right, down, and left. Up, right, down, and left. Up, right, down, and left. Up, left, down, and right. And then again go for this palming and cupping. And take it. And then now for your beauty. Many of us, when we age, what happens? You see, our eyes go inside. Okay, there is a sinking of your eyes inside the socket. It will go really inside, and when you see kids, it will be projected outside, and they look so cute. Okay, but when we are getting old, what happens? It doesn't look good because your eyes are sinking inside. So what is the remedy to make it out? Okay, I will give you a very good idea for that. So now you're going to make a suction. So see, your center of your hand, like hands, there will be a space, like a depression here. So this depression is exactly going to your socket. So this much depression part, we are going to suck it with this space. So now you are going to just press it, and you see there is a suction happening. You give a little pressure, not for your eyeballs, but for your bones. Can you hear that sound? So if you're hearing the sound of suction, that means you are right. Okay, otherwise maybe you have placed your hands wrong. Now go for the other one. See, I tried it with two hands, but when you do it with two hands, what happens is You may not be able to do it in a proper way because the one hand will be crossing. You go for individual hands and then cup it or suction exercise, and take it back. Okay, just do it. So what happens? The sinking of the eyes will reduce when you start sucking your eyeballs from the socket. So this is another remedy for your aging. So all the ladies out here, try to practice in your day-to-day life. These are all exercises you can do when you move around. There is no day-to-day life. Now, the next exercise. So what I'm doing is I'm just giving you some therapies and exercises mix. So now what we have done is, first we went for an eye test by ourselves to see the range of vision of ours. Then the second one, what we have done is we were just focusing like dual objects. Then we went for the third thing. What we did was we were looking at a near and a far object in our eyes. Then we straight away went to different eyeball exercises in between for your own relaxation of your eye muscles. Now, the third one, eye exercises, we can go for diagonal direction. So that means you are going for right up with your eyeball and move it to the right up and left down. Right up, left down. Right up, left down. Right up, left down. Right up. Then let's go for the other side practice. Left up, right down. 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 So now you have felt like there is a diagonal vision of ours. So we were just practicing how it is, and sometimes you may feel pain, right? So if there is a weakness in those particular parts, you may feel little strain and pain. Now the next one we can do is, again, just keep your again do the palming and then produce enough heat and relax your eye muscles by making a cup, and just see that dark area for some time, dark space, and relax your eyes. So this actually help you to improve the vision. Actually, when you are focusing on the screen, for you can improve, you can just concentrate on it in a better way. So try not to strain a lot by continuous focus of 1 hour or 2 hours. Then don't think that I can do it later. Do it in every 20 minutes. If you are working 8 hours with the system, just imagine how much you are giving strain for your eye muscles, and this can lead to many problems in the future. Now let's go for strengthening of your eye muscles. So now we have done the exercises for your eyeballs. Now we can directly go for the strengthening of your eyelids, and here the dropping of your, so we can just make all these parts strengthen. For the kids, they can strengthen it, and for ladies and men out here who are worried about the aging factor, they can actually, along with the strengthening, they can actually tighten their skin, so there will not be any wrinkles here. So you can easily get rid of all that wrinkles with the coming practices. So all of you try to, again, we will start from this eyebrow controlling, and then you just look down and just look down. Before we were doing right down and left down. Now you don't have to do this. You are going to just control and then raise your eyebrows a bit. Don't give too much pressure. Just raise it maybe a few millimeters up, and then you are looking down. So you feel there is a stretch, and you really try to look down as much as you can. So what happens? your eyelids are getting stretched in this. And don't keep your head down to look at the down point. Please try to keep your face straight and then look down. And come back. So the first exercise for tightening of your eyelids and eye muscles is holding the first one is raising of eyebrows. You remember the first one was raising of your eyebrows. The second one we control the eyebrows and then we were looking right down and left down. The third one what we are going to do for strengthening is controlling your eyebrows a little more higher than usual, please, and then you're looking down for maybe 20 seconds and just hold it there. This is the third exercise for, and then you are going to catch hold of the side area of your eyes, and then you're trying to see how you are trying to blink, like just like this, like squinch, okay? How you squint your eyes like this, but you don't do it alone because there can be wrinkles formed. So you just try to control your sides of your eyes and then try to squinch your eyes. Then only there can be strengthening. If you do it simply like this, there is no control on this area. So if you can control it, there can be more strengthening. It looks so funny, but try to practice this and see the changes. Okay, this is a fourth exercises in the strengthening series. Now the fifth one, how usually when you close your or blink your eyes, the right upper eyelid will come and close it, without any pressure. But when you are controlling it the same way, what I was saying before, the same exercise, you see, try to hold it very tight and then try to blink. Before we were squinching, now we are blinking. So can you feel that the upper eyelid is jamming with the down one in a little bit pressurized manner, but don't make it like very tight. You have to feel the pressure from the upper one and feel the pressure from the lower one. That's it. So again, do it. I hope you are understanding this exercise. So you are taking a strain of closing it. So you are actually controlling your upper eyelid and lower eyelid to do that particular action. So the both sides are giving an equal force from both sides. So actually it is strengthening. So again it is coming to the strengthening series. Now there can be sagging like this, and your smiley, that gets affected and you look not that good. You feel very you get worried when it is getting saggy. So what you can do, this is about the beauty part, but otherwise this is actually a loose skin down your eyes. How can we get rid of this? You just have to drop your neck back. So you can do after this series of live, then you can do it relaxed in your bed. After some time you can just drop your head like this on a couch and drop your head back, and then you look up. So after dropping your head back, then you look up. What happens? You are using this particular muscles to do that action, to look in the upside down position of your head. You are trying to look up. So you are asking the help of this muscles to do that action. So this is very helpful for the people who are having this loose folds, which is drooping down. So these are very beneficial for you for your day-to-day life, I guess. So we have demonstrated almost the exercises for your eyeballs. Then we were looking about the skin which is around it, and sometimes there can be fat deposits. So these are all this strengthening exercises will definitely help you to get rid of your drooping eyelids and saggy eyelids down your lower eyelid, etc. Now coming to the diet part. So what all diet you can include in your day-to-day life? Lecithin, and there is one more component which is actually, they are called carotenoids. These are the pigment which gives you vision. So this is only present in plants and inside your retina. This, and from the diet, carrot is rich in vitamin A, and please include that carrot, because carrot is the powerful source of vitamin A. So try to make carrot juice, or you can just simply bite it, just have it raw carrot almost 5 days in your diet. So this will really help you to to improve the vision, because these many exercises what we have discussed is just to strengthen your eye muscles, but there haven't been any study on improving the vision by eye exercises. So with diet you can improve the vision. You have seen when the child is complaining about the vision, we immediately go for many vitamin A and supplements, and then within a month you can see the changes in the child. So but when it comes to the adults, we are very lazy to implement in our life. So try to improve your vision by carrots, vitamin C in your diet, and you can go for zinc and supplements also you can take for the diet part. And then coming to, I told you I will be giving some tips for the digital syndrome. What are the digital eye syndromes? These are blurred vision. They will be getting headaches because of the eye strain, and eye strain is another one. And then lack of concentration, even that also comes to this. So this can be tackled by back home. What they can do is, this humidifier will help you to get rid of this dryness of eyes. Humidifier. So when you take humidifier, you can feel your eyelids are the water content or the dehydrations can be reduced by the humidity. The second one, you can use some warm compress as well as cold compress. So warm compress, when you have a eye strain, you try to take a towel, small towel of this size, and then just fold it like this, dip it in hot water, squeeze the extra water from that, and then try to just keep it like this for some time, and you feel so good. Even in the office you can do this, and then take it back, so you can immediately feel the relaxation on that particular part, and then go for the other side. The same thing you can do, inside this you can keep green tea bags, okay, the used green tea bags, you can just keep it, and then you just, after keeping it for some time, you feel your eyes are really cool, and all that heat is gone. So you can feel, which is good. Sometimes you feel I need a warm compress for my eyes, because this is like you yourself will feel it, which heat, if you want heat or cold. So whenever you feel too much of heat inside your eyes, especially this summer season, so when you are coming from outside, you don't feel like taking a warm compress, isn't it? So you will automatically go to the fridge and you can slice cucumber, and then you can put it, and you feel so good to relax like that for some time. Same time you can do even with the green tea bags, you can keep it. So warm compress, cold compress, humidifier, and then diet supplements. And then one more I will tell you, that is, you can don't go under the sun in the afternoon, but the 10 o'clock, 9 to 10, that sunlight, and also to the evening time, I think 4 to 5, all that time, you can just be under the sun, and then when you close your eyes, what happens? You can see the red area. Now when we were doing the palming, you were seeing the dark area. But when you are under the sun, immediately your eyelids will be red in color. So you look at the sun like this, and then rotate to your right and rotate to your left like this. So this improves a lot of things in your retina. So this is very, very good for your retina, and sunlight exposure is also one of the best remedy. And now let's go for the last part of today's eye health is Trataka. Trataka is nothing but candlelight meditation to produce the artificial tears in your eyes. Again, Trataka is actually divided into two. One is Antaranga Trataka and one is Bahiranga Trataka. So just imagine, okay, you don't have to imagine. I have a candle in front of me and light it, and you can see the wick of the candle flame. Bahiranga is nothing but you're focusing an object outside, or focusing an object outside your body is called as Bahiranga or Bahiranga. So that's external focus, and other one is internal focus. That actually is a section of meditation. But now we are talking about the eye health. So this is very, very important tip for you, and especially kids will love it. I have many experience with the kids for this candlelight meditation, and they have improved their vision, concentration, coordination and memory power only through this candle meditation, and they love doing it because they can play with this candle for some time. So this is an excellent solution to make the kids practice meditation as well as the for their eye vision. So here again, for all the ones who are suffering from the dryness, what you have to do is produce artificial tears. Actually, for ladies it will not be a big issue because we can produce our tears and it will come out very fast than men. But men, they have to just focus like this without blinking their eyes for some time. And what happens after some time, there will be spicy feeling inside your eyes. You can keep it in a dark room, okay? I am not showing it to you because you can do it by yourself. You're fixing this candle flame in a on a table. You can keep it, and then you can switch off the light and concentrate on this flame. Keep on concentrate in such a way that you are not blinking your eyes. After sometimes what happens, you start producing the tears because you are not blinking your eyes. And you can ask me one doubt that why don't I practice it without a flame? But flame is a natural, this fire is a natural source of light. And when you are focusing a flame, what happens? Your concentration, ekagrata, that is concentration, also improves along with the tears, okay? Along with the tearing, that is actually strengthening your eye muscles and improves your glands secretion. Along with that, it is benefiting on the other side by improving your concentration, coordination, etc. So it is having a dual benefit, I can say, mentally as well as physically. So always go for candle. Then you can just wipe it off, and then you start watching it for some time with light blinking, and then you can feel that your eyes are getting very soothed with the natural source of light. And then again, what you have to do, whenever you start practicing all this eye exercise, try not to forget it, because the palming and heating will really help you to relax your eye muscles. So hope this session was helpful for you. Please practice in your day-to-day life. I think we can save this session and it will be there in my YouTube. So practice whenever you feel like and wherever you are, and try to be healthy, and especially in this digital world, get rid of all that digital syndromes what you're facing right now, It's the need of the hour. So stay healthy, stay happy. Prevention better than cure. Thank you. Thank you. Any doubts if you have, please ask me. With my little knowledge, I'll try to answer it. Thank you. Anything? Okay. Thank you, dear friends. Okay, so shall we end the session then? Okay, so take care. See you next time with a different topic and different health information. Small things, but that makes a lot of difference in your life. Okay, so stay tuned with my channel. I'll be coming YouTube live, and thank you YouTube for allowing me to go for the live streaming. And yes, thank you. For live streaming will happen only after 1,000 subscribers, and YouTube allowed me to go for the live streaming. So thank you so much, all of you. You all are my reason of being here. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.